it's Gabrielle, and this video is a sample from Studyclix Boost, our new rapid revision tool. Go to studyclix.ie/boost to find out more.
Conditional probability. Like our independent events, if we don't know this formula, we haven't a hope of doing the questions. And like independent events, the formula isn't in your formula book, so you have to learn it off. So that wee line there in the formula, that means given that. So the probability that A, given that B is already occurred, is the probability of A intersection B over the probability of B. So practice writing that out again and again and again for yourself. Don't practice till you get it right. Practice until you cannot get it wrong. Now, if we look at a question. So in this one, in Donegal, super little county, 60% of teenagers get pocket money. 39% of teenagers get pocket money and do chores. What is the probability that a student does chores given that they get pocket money? Now, if that was me in the exam, see the question that's wordy. The thing I'd highlight there is given that. Once I seen given that, I'm writing down my formula for conditional probability. So remember, in this formula, it's A given that B has already occurred. So in this one, what's the probability that a student does chores given that they get pocket money? So for chores, I'll use the letter C. And for pocket money, I'll just use the letter PM, or the letters PM, shorthand. So C, given that they get pocket money. So I'm going to fill in my letters C and PM into this formula. So there's our wee manipulation of the formula. Now, in order to work out the probability of a student does chores, given that they get pocket money, that's equal to the probability of chores and pocket money, the little intersection sign, over the probability of pocket money alone. Now we're going to fill in the two figures that they've given us. Up the top it says 39% of teenagers get pocket money and do chores. So that's me top line. Over the probability of pocket money alone is 60%. 60% of teenagers get pocket money. And just throw that in the calculator. 13 over 20. Express it as a fraction. You've got the option, if you like, the ESD button. 0.65 is a decimal. We'll have a look at one more style question. So on this one, it tells you A and B are two non-mutually exclusive events. Now what it means by non-mutually exclusive is that there's an intersection. So there's going to be an A intersection B, such that the probability of A, what does that line mean there? That's right. Given that it's conditional probability 0.4, probability of A 0.19, B 0.24, find the probability of A intersection B. Don't really know where it's going, but once I see this line here, I know I'm going to do conditional probability. So why not write down its formula? Now things might start piecing together. I know the probability of A given that B has occurred to be 0.4. I've asked to work out probability of A intersection B, so I'll leave it in, over the probability of B, they told me is 0.24. So what seemed a difficult question at the start has now pieced together tremendously. All I've got to do there is take my algebra, cross multiply, and then throw it into your calculator. I get 12 over 125, or if I like as a decimal, press the SD button, 0.096. Job's a good one.